Hey y'all, it's me again, Valerie. Welcome back to my yarn room. Yay! Okay, from a lot of y'all, I know y'all know what this is, but I'm sure that there's probably some that do not. This is an old pattern, and the name of this pattern is Mile-a-Minute. So, I wanted to come on here today and show y'all how to do the Mile-a-Minute if you don't know how. It's very easy, very basic. Okay, y'all ready to get started? I'm ready. All right. Before we get started, I would like to invite anybody who has not to hit that subscribe button. When you do, give us a thumbs up, share if you can, and leave me a comment. Love reading y'all's comments. Okay. I have a slip knot on my hook, and I'm going to chain 7. Okay, and that's how it starts, is chain 7. I don't know, some people might do it different. I don't know. I'm sure people do it different than I do. Okay, and I go into the bump on the back, the 4th bump from the hook, because it gives you 3 bumps here, the bump you're working in, and 3 bumps here. So we want to go in that middle bump. And we want to work 3 double crochets. My yarn's getting twisted around my fingers. I didn't grab my yarn. Okay, so technically that gives you 4 double crochets right there. Okay, and then we're going to chain 2. And then we're going to go back in that same hole, and we're going to work 3 more double crochets. And I'm sure I probably do this different from other people, but this is just the way I do it. If you got a different way of doing it, by all means, do it. I tell people all the time, don't worry about what I do. Make it your own. Okay, now we're going to go in that last one, and we're going to slip stitch. And then I chain 1. And then I turn it upside down. Okay, see, we got a little triangle thing going on here. Now, right here, I'm going to go back into the same place where I chained 1, and I'm going to work a double crochet, because I don't like that chain 3 thing. It just, I don't know, something about it, I just don't like it. Then, we're going to come right over here into the same hole where we put the other stuff, and upside down, we're going to work 3 double crochets. And we're going to chain 2 and work 3 double crochets. Pull it over if you got to. I like the Mile-a-Minute because you can get a blanket done in no time. And it's pretty mindless work. You ain't really got to think about it. Okay, now, right there at that chain 3, we're going to go into it. There we go. And I'm going to put a double crochet. Okay, now that's how you start it. Or at least that's how I started. That's your bottom point right there. And now we're just going to be working this all the way up. So, I like to chain 1, turn, and go back in that same place where I chained 1 and work a double crochet. And then I'm going to jump right over here to this chain 2 space. And I'll put my 3 double crochets. And then I'm going to chain 2. I'm pull them over. And I'm going to put 3 more double crochets. See, now this is something you can whoop out a blanket in no time, just sitting there watching TV, just da-da-da-da. Okay, now, here, I'm going to yarn over. And I'm going to skip, skip, skip. And I'm going to go into the top of that double crochet right there. And I'm going to work a double crochet. And that's the reason why I don't like that chain 3. Because it's confusing on where to put your stitch. But if you do a double crochet, well, boom, you got it. Okay, and then I'm going to go right back in that same, well, I chained 1. And then I turned. Now I'm going to go back in that same space. And I'm going to do a double crochet. And then I'm going to go back in this chain 2. And I'm going to work my 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles. And there's a lot you can do with this pattern. You can actually make these and then fold them and turn it into a pocketbook. Okay, got my 3 doubles, so not going to chain. And I'm going to go right there. Because, skip them 3 doubles. And I'm going to go right there into that double. And I'm going to put a double. Then I'm going to chain 1 and I'm going to turn. And I'm going to keep doing that for as long as I want it. Okay? Now, to finish it off, say you got it as long as you want it. Well, down here on the first one, we got 4 doubles and 4 doubles. But the rest of them we got 3. So you want it to match this one down here. So, to finish it off, all you got to do is put your double here. And when you go over here into this, don't do 3 doubles. Do 4 doubles, chain 2, 4 doubles. And then put your double over here in the top of that double. And that's all it is to doing the Mile-a-Minute. Now, if you want, let's see, what is tomorrow? Or today? Okay, yeah. Tomorrow will be Tuesday. So if you want, I can come on, well, I probably will. I'll come on here and I'll show you on this one how to put a border around it. Because if you put a border around it, it's called boxing it in. It helps lay flat that way. by putting a border around it. It's just double crochets. That's all it is. Don't get weird. Alright, so I'll be back tomorrow to show you how to put a border on it. And then, I don't know, maybe Thursday, show you how to sew them together. How I sew them together. Which is so simple, you don't need a darning needle. I don't like sewing that way because it's just too tedious. Alright, well, I'm going to continue to make these. And, I'll meet you back here in the next one for another grand adventure right here in Val's Yarn Room. Love each and every single one of y'all to pieces. Do something nice for somebody, even if it's just a smile. Y'all get your crochet on, and I'll meet you back here tomorrow. Bye, y'all.